Alright, I just got this Pyle Sports PHR24 exercise watch. And this is a new to the market, brand new technology. Basically what it does is it lets you keep track of all of your exercise activity, whether or not you're walking or running. This thing does not let you slack. You can really keep track of your exercise workouts. And so the main thing that I like about it is that it's really easy to use. You just hook this is the sensor is in here, the smart 3D sensor is in here, and it sends the signal over to here, and then once you're done with your exercise, you just plug this guy in. Comes off super easy. Just plug this into your memory drive, and it'll tell you what you've been up to. Also, here is, if you don't feel like wearing the watch, you can just plug this here as like a little clip. So if you're not comfortable with the watch on your wrist, then you can also wear it here or just carry it, either way. And so one of the features is that this thing keeps track of all of your distances run, your heart rate, calories that you're burning, all that kind of stuff. It can do it by the kilometer, by the footfall steps. Any way you want to keep track of it, it basically keeps track of it for you. So I'm going to take it for a run and see how it works. All right, man. Honestly, this thing is awesome. I've run a half a mile, it tells me, and I did it in 3.5 minutes, and I really like it. This feels nice. I was worried about this at first, but it feels really good, non-constricting at all. This is staying on my wrist really well. You can keep track of a couple cool things which I like. One is that you can keep track of your laps. I live in a small community here, so I like to run this certain loop, and I can tell if I'm doing it slow or fast by the read here. I'm going to go for another run. All right, 2.65 miles, which is actually just a little bit more. 2.5 miles is what I've been going for lately. I'm working up towards a 5-mile run. There's a marathon we're going to do. But this is, the cool thing about this is I can keep track of it all. Once I get home and I plug this in, it'll tell me exactly how far I ran, how much I can slack off tomorrow, or how much I need to make up for not doing as much, the day before. So a good tool, and I'm going to go finish my jog and run home and plug it in and see what I've done today. All right, finished my run for the day, 3.2 miles, and that accomplished my goal for the day. This thing helps me keep track of that. It also keeps track of your heart rate, which right now, since I'm really hot, it's 156. But that's good. It keeps track of my heart rate as I'm going. So when I'm in the middle of my run, it tells me where I'm at. When I plug it in later, I can see, towards the end of my run, I'm cooling down, things like that. I've tried a ton of different exercise programs, and what I like about this one is that it keeps track of me. So I'm gonna go take a shower, cool off, and plug it into the computer. So I should tell you guys that this has a 3D sensor in it, made in Germany, and I looked around at a bunch of them, and for the price, this was the best option. And what it does is it keeps track of your acceleration. It's called an accelerometer, and it keeps track of the acceleration between walking and running, basically like having your own personal trainer. All right, so I'm showered up and cooled off. I got this watch originally for the exercise, but obviously it's also a fully functioning watch. It's got the time. There's an alarm on there. A light. I'm not going to run through all the ways to set the alarm and the time and things like that. It's pretty self-explanatory. It does come with a manual, which some parts of it you'll need to follow the instructions as far as like the calibration and getting the heart rate monitor set up. Just follow what's in here about that. Real easy. Also, on the computer side of things, it comes with this disc, and you just load the disc in. It pulls up the interface, which is free and very easy to follow. I just pull this off, plug it straight into my USB, and it pulls up a page like this that just basically shows how long you've run, which day, keeps track of all your different exercise sessions, your heart rate, how many calories you've burned, all that kind of stuff. Very easy to integrate into your weekly exercise program. So that's it. This is the Pyle Sports PHRM24. Keeping me in shape.